Thursday. We hope everyone's day is off to a magical start. Welcome to Disney on a Dime. Today, Eric and I wanted to stop in and share with you like a follow-up video to the video we put up where we talked about some really great items, suggestions for wearing things to Disney or even Universal. Well, in this video, we want to talk about dun, dun, dun,
what not to wear.
What not to wear to Disney.
All right, so I'll start the list off, and as usual, guys, I don't want to forget anything. I've got my handy dandy notes, so excuse me, I'm going to be reading a little bit.
Okay.
I'll start with the guys.
What not to wear.
What not to wear. And for guys, it's a little easier. We don't have as many choices, so it's harder to make a mistake. I will say, guys, stick to your looser, more comfortable clothing. Don't do the tight muscle shirts.
Is it looser or more loose?
More. Did I say looser? Well, this is Disney language, so we can say looser. So, you know, tank tops are a good choice. You might want to manscape. You don't want to have all the. Now, luckily, I don't have that problem because you can vouch. I don't really have any excessive body hair.
Leading up to all vacations,
What are you saying?
Eric gets a nice wax or shave. And I mean front and back.
No, not the front, just the back.
Okay, just the back. Okay.
All right. So, you know, so you would say that you don't want to see the guys in the tank top with like the hair.
Yeah, the chest hair I think is fine, but I don't think anybody wants to see the hair coming out of your back.
Now, I will say, you may have touched on this in your video. I think a great choice for guys, a definite do, and I actually picked these up today, are cargo shorts.
Yes, yeah, I did show them some
With
of
the
your
side
other
pockets.
Cargo shorts.
So
Yeah, he
side
actually
pockets
just picked these up
from
today,
Walmart.
guys.
These were $17 from Walmart. So,
Eric, I was mentioning too that a great, you know, a really good reason for wearing the cargo shorts is all the extra pockets.
yes, and so thank you for bringing that up. We talked about, did a whole video, 2 videos I think, on backpacks.
Yeah.
And the question was asked, can you bring backpacks into the parks? Absolutely, both Universal and Disney. However, Universal, there are certain rides where you have to put your backpack in a locker.
Right.
And that's where having the extra pockets can come in handy.
Especially for your phone. You know, I know you're, you know, in the security of the parks and you're on the secure, you know, ride, but I just feel kind of naked without my phone. So what we typically do, Chase and I, we hand off our phones when we're at Universal to Eric, and he just kind of buttons or locks the phones up into his pocket. That way, if we're on a really, you know, I guess high energy intense ride, we don't have to worry about the phones falling out. So. And
Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey in Universal, I think it's in Islands of Adventure. Yeah. If you don't have button up pockets, your stuff will fall out of your pocket. So
get you some cargo shorts, guys.
I also want to follow up on a comment, and this is from Magnelius5.
Hi.
She left a comment. Great question, something I never thought of. She asked, do you have to worry about pickpockets? Because there are vacation destinations where people pickpocket you, especially overseas. So I've not heard of that or experienced that at Disney. I've not heard of that on any of the message boards or anything.
Wood, please.
But the cargo shorts with the pockets, again, help to prevent that. The nice deep pockets help to prevent that. So those are some don'ts and do's for guys. Should we move on to the ladies?
Sure.
Now, I'm gonna let you comment on these so I'm not mansplaining, and you can give me your perspective and you just tell me. What's your feeling? So I think everybody does the denim shorts. What's your feeling on the short shorts?
All right, so listen, I am a country girl at heart, okay? And I love me some cut off denim shorts. I think you will attest to this, babe. I love cut off denim shorts.
Yeah.
However, during the warmer seasons, guys, we have actually,
we've seen
some cheek. And I mean, there was one year we were at, I believe it was Epcot. I think it was an entire family, and every female in the family, I mean, you could get, it was a whole handful of behind hanging from underneath the shorts.
You know, at some point it becomes a denim bikini bottom.
That's what it looked like. It looked like a denim bikini bottom. And again, I love denim shorts too, but I think when you are in a family friendly type of situation, I think you want to, you know, be a little bit more covered up. Now, had they been over at, you know, the water parks, hey, no problem. But I don't necessarily want to sit in the seat that you were in, you know, when you get up off of the ride and you're, you know, your behind was hanging out. So let's cover up a little bit, just a little bit. Let's a little bit more of the cheek coverage, please.
I think you would say the same about really little mini skirts.
Yeah. You know, when you're getting on and off the rides and legs are coming up, you know, we want to make sure your skirts, you know, are a little bit, you know, they have more of an appropriate length for what we're doing. You know, in a previous video, I shared with you guys a tutorial for maxi skirts. I love maxi skirts. They have a really great length. They're really pretty, very flowy. I know some of you might think, well, no, that's too long. Knock on wood, I've never tripped and fallen in the park. They are a great length. So
the next one, and believe it or not, we have seen this, and I'll let you comment. Heels and wedges. Heels and wedges. Can you do a wedge? Is there a low wedge you can do? What's your recommendation? And the heels, what's your recommendation there?
I personally, you know, I'm in my 40s, okay? I'm not really trying to go to Disney and look like I'm going out, you know, to dinner or, you know, date night or anything like that. So for me, heels and wedges, anything like that are not going to be something that I'm, you know, looking to wear in the park.
Even if you have a reservation at, let's say, STK, that's a high-end restaurant in Disney Springs. Even if you have like date night with me and you, we go there.
Well, here's the thing. There's a caveat to that, okay? So with Disney Springs, you know, you can drive to Disney Springs, get out, park your car, and walk right in. So there isn't a whole lot of walking involved. Possibly you're just gonna go to STK, maybe take a stroll across the bridge, and then boom, back to the vehicle. I don't have a problem with a heel or a wedge in that instance. But if you are looking to spend the entire day at Magic Kingdom, I'm not sure if any heel is going to be appropriate for your feet, you know, in that instance.
And we have seen this.
And we've seen it. And you just feel so bad for them. The women that do it, they do not look comfortable. I hope at some point they've stepped into the gift shop and bought a pair of flip-flops.
All right, so I'm glad you brought up flip-flops. And the advice I'm about to give is for men and women. What I'm about to tell you is based on personal experience. Let me show you guys. As you mentioned, we're in our 40s.
Yeah.
Okay, as we get older, things happen. So let me show you.
Oh, God.
See this, guys? This is a knee brace. I wear these on both knees.
All the time.
All the time. You know why? Because I have bad knees. I got bad knees from wearing improper shoes, mainly during playing sports. Tennis and basketball are rough on your knees. So for both males and females, I would say proper, comfortable footwear. Now, these are inexpensive, kind of dollar store flip-flops. These are men's. You can show them to women's.
Well,
I think you should relegate these to the pool.
Okay, and I understand what you're saying, but if someone, you know, mistakenly wore a pair of heels to Magic Kingdom, I think these would absolutely be better than the heels.
Better than heels, absolutely. But people, just be aware, especially young ones, you know, sometimes we take stuff for granted. I took my knees for granted. Be aware. I know ladies, you like to wear like the flat sandals.
Yeah, these have no type of support at all.
Yeah, it looks good. I get it. It's comfortable. It's hot. But especially if you've got a long trip, you might want to switch up and do tennis shoes. Like you started doing tennis shoes a little bit during the trip, right?
I do sneakers. The Birkenstocks are really good also.
Yeah. So do the flats, but make sure you're dressed comfortable. Also, for men and women, be careful wearing black when it's really hot. That can be a no-no.
Yeah.
And I would say in general,
absorbs all that heat.
Dress for the weather. And when we say dress for the weather, it's not always heat.
Yeah, you know, there have been instances, and guys, we have been to Disney a lot, okay? This is what, our 47th trip or something like that. I've lost count. But so we speak from experience. We have seen families in January and February who, you know, they didn't check the weather or they forgot a jacket or whatever, but I've seen the kids in the parks with shorts and short sleeves with their hands in their pockets.
Yeah.
And I feel, as a parent, I feel very, you know, I feel sad, because how can you really enjoy the parks if you're, you know, uncomfortable, cold, you know? I think a lot of people take for granted too that, you know, even though we're at Disney, it's the happiest place on earth. You know, we are on earth, and just because we're in Florida doesn't mean that the temperatures don't, you know, kind of fluctuate a bit. So they do have a little dip in temperature, you know, during the winter months. So be careful and check the weather before, you know, you head out.
Also dress for the rain. We've talked about bringing ponchos. We've even brought raincoats if we know it's going to pour down raining.
Oh yeah. Especially during the spring.
And the last thing I want to talk about, and you may have touched on this in your video on what to wear. I think athletic wear overall is a great choice. Athleisure, as they call it, for men And women.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody knows now athleisure wear or athletic wear has really, you know, taken off.
Yeah.
It is the hottest thing now, I think, in, you know, in clothing, especially your more casual clothing.
Yeah.
And it is just perfect, as Eric said,
Yeah.
to wear in the theme parks. It's very breathable fabrics.
And we don't do it as much anymore because
Yeah.
we've done it to death. So we kind of got tired of it. But
Mm-hmm.
if you follow us on Instagram, go to THEUNFRUMPYMOMMY.com. You got to go down in the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to the Unfrumpy Mommy on Instagram, you'll see there was one year we coordinated all our athletes.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Quick question for you guys. As a family, those of you who travel with your families, do you coordinate?
Yeah.
That way you kind of keep up with one another. You're looking for that other orange shirt or that other red shirt. We try to coordinate some trips.
So speaking of orange shirts, I wanted to show some examples of athleisure for guys. Okay. So, and these are two examples. So the thing I like about athleisure is very easy to pack it because it rolls up really tight.
Rolls up really nicely. You don't have to worry about wrinkles.
Right. Also, if you work out on vacation, we need to do a video on working out on vacation. I remember one year we did all athleisure wear, so we were able to work out and go to the park. It just all got dumped.
Yeah.
And it's really inexpensive, so you could get something like this. This is a basic design from Target or Walmart.
Yeah.
You can get that for $10.
Yeah,
easily.
$9, $10 easy.
And if you want to,
the champion brand.
yeah, and if you wanted to go upscale, same thing. This is Adidas. This will run you about $25, $30. So you can dress it up a little bit.
Yeah.
If you're a hot nature arts, you know, people have like, you always are cold.
Yeah, very cold natured.
Our son is always hot, always. So he refuses to wear anything, but he calls it dual dry.
He calls it dual dry, but these are very, very breathable fabrics.
The other thing great about having a breathable fabric, and I'm looking at my notes here, cotton, if you sweat a lot, will start to smell.
Yeah.
Athleisure clothing does not smell. It wicks away, moisture. And you can get it from anywhere. There's Walmart, Target, if you want to go high end, any other sports stores, Under Armour, Nike, Adidas. All great choices for
your athleisure gear. Yeah.
So one thing I will warn the guys, and this is the last thing I'll say, with the athleisure shorts, the basketball shorts and the athleisure shorts, you do have to kind of be careful with your pockets, make sure they aren't too shallow so stuff
Yeah,
doesn't
because
fall out.
sometimes the pockets can be a little bit shallow.
Yeah.
We found that too with Chase. You don't want to lose your phone while you're getting on and off the rides.
Yeah, so I think that's about it. I think that covers it. You did what to wear. On this one I did what not to wear, a little bit of what to wear, but what not to wear, a lot of great choices. But the point is, have fun, be comfortable, enjoy your vacation. Don't spend a lot of money on your vacation clothes and enjoy it.
And check the weather.
Check the weather.
Well, that's it, guys. We hope that you have, as always, found this video to be very informative. And so, until next time, guys, don't forget to make every day magical. Bye, guys.